There are many reasons why you'd want to start your own business. More money, more time, more travel, more freedom. But once you finally start your own business, you realize something very important. It's not only about the money. It's not only about time. It's not only about freedom. It's about impact. It's about your contribution to those around you, your community, and the world. Hi, I'm Matt Clark.
And I'm Jason Katzenbach. If you want to take your life back into your hands, to free yourself from the shackles of debt, to escape the drudgery of commuting to work each day, to finally live your life under your own terms, to have the freedom to do whatever you want, to build a business that you own and not one that owns you, to truly make an impact on this world and leave a legacy, then this is the most important presentation you'll watch this year, because it's going to show you just how easy it is to achieve freedom through running your own business.
And let's start by introducing you to Jenna and Travis Ziegler, a couple that managed to achieve just that. To start a brand new business despite all the doubts they had, and to use that business to make a real impact on those in need.
So I'm Dr. Travis Ziegler.
And I'm Dr. Jenna Ziegler.
And we're the co-founders of iLove, and we are optometrists by trade. We practiced for about 5 years before that, and then in 2015 we started our own 2 clinics, and we started the ASM course as well, and then we sold our 2 clinics just last year after 3 years in practice, and now we do this online full-time. So last year we did $2.4 million, and this year we're projecting to do $4 million.
So through iLove, we started the iLove Cares Foundation, and we donate a portion of the profits that we get through iLove to that iLove Cares Foundation. Throughout this whole thing, we've donated over $150,000, and we use that money to fund mission trips, to fund equipment, travel expenses, sunglasses and glasses for those who need it.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Travis, for sharing your story with us.
Jenna and Travis's story is just one of the many success stories we've helped create over the past 5 years. Based on a recent survey of our students, we've estimated they've generated over $8.6 billion in revenue in their businesses. With what you're about to discover, you can start a brand new business from scratch that can give you both freedom and a chance to make a difference in the world. So stay with us for the next few minutes and you'll see what the best type of business you can start today that'll help you achieve all of your life and financial goals. Why now is the best time to start this kind of business? The #1 shift that is going on in the marketplace now that is making some business owners extremely wealthy and some extremely broke, hint, it has nothing to do with business skills. Examples of people just like you who managed to change their lives despite the doubts they had about themselves. And how we can help you get to where you want much faster because of a certain system that we've constantly improved and made better over the past 5 years with 10 iterations of improvements.
If you want to start and build a successful and sustainable business that'll support you and your family in the years to come, then you have to be aware of a major shift that's happening right now in business. People are tired of spending money on companies only in it for the money. Consumers no longer want to buy something from a faceless company be a number on their spreadsheet. Now more than ever, people are making choices based on what the brand stands for, what they believe in, what they aspire to be, and what they do and how they do it.
A few years ago, if you were about to start a business, you were advised to be neutral. You were advised not to pick a side or ruffle feathers. You were advised not to express the company's beliefs and opinions on things and events that were sensitive. And it was okay advice at that moment in time.
The goal then was to attract a broad spectrum of customers. And in that spectrum, you have people who have different beliefs, different opinions, different points of view. And if you, as a company, came out with your own opinion and your own point of view that is not congruent with what a certain group believes in, you risk making them angry and risk losing them as customers.
Things have changed. People want a product that says something about them. They want to be part of something bigger. And that new consumer awareness leads to something interesting. People prefer buying from smaller brands rather than from big established brands simply because of the values that the brand stands for.
One of those examples is Dollar Shave Club. When Dollar Shave Club started in 2011, they presented themselves with the belief that men shouldn't pay an outrageous amount of money for the new tech-supported razor, that they should have the opportunity to get a high-quality razor that does a great job and that doesn't cost a small fortune. People resonated with that message and it spoke directly to them. So in just 5 years after they started, Dollar Shave Club sold to Unilever, a multi-billion-dollar cosmetic corporation, for $1 billion.
By speaking your customer's language, you resonate with that specific audience, which creates a huge opportunity. Big companies can't move fast enough. They can't pivot fast enough to take advantage of this change, which makes room for the little guy to come in and build a business from home and take market share.
But for you, this is an opportunity to make money and make an impact. You can build a brand that matters and help a tribe of like-minded people who value what you and your brand stand for. And while there are many ways and many paths you can take to build that kind of business, one stands out in particular: selling physical products.
Selling physical products is the most sustainable way to start a business. After all, humans have been selling physical products for thousands of years. In the past, starting a physical products business took a lot of money to buy or rent a store, get a warehouse, buy inventory, hire staff, and so on. Now, however, you don't need all that stuff. The internet gave us an amazing opportunity to start our own physical products businesses from anywhere in the world and to sell those products to anyone in the world. Now more than ever in history is the best time to start your own direct-to-consumer physical products business. And the global e-commerce market growth rates only confirm that. In 2017, the global online retail market recorded $2.3 trillion in sales. And it's estimated that that number will grow to an astonishing $4.5 trillion by 2021. That's double the size in just 4 years. You can see the same trend in the US. E-commerce sales in the US went from $391 billion in 2016 to $453 billion in 2017. That's $62 billion in growth in just 1 year. Just imagine how many new businesses got their share of that incredible growth.
To be able to tie into that incredible growth, there are two paths you can follow. You can sell other brands' products and get only a share of the profits, which is called dropshipping. Or you can skip the middleman and create your own brand of products you control and you own. The first business I built was a dropshipping business. I ramped up sales quickly, but profits were almost non-existent. I dreaded checking my email because, yet again, I'd inevitably open it up to find someone from one of the brands I was selling telling me what I could or could not do. You see, when you're reselling someone else's product, someone else's brand, you're just one of the many people doing the same. You're dependent on your supplier's goodwill and on your competitors' prices. Your margins are very low, and at the end of the day, what you're actually doing is building someone else's brand for them. For a period of time, this was the only way for a startup to get in the physical products business. Building your own brand used to take so much money and so many resources that only big companies could afford it. So when I finally figured out how to create my own brands of products, everything changed. My business became way more stable and way more profitable.
Now it's easier than ever to find manufacturers who will work directly with you to manufacture your own brand of popular products without huge investments in inventory. Oftentimes you can literally just buy 50 to 100 items of a product under your own brand and packaging and test to see if people want to buy it. Never having to worry about someone else competing for the same sales as you do with dropshipping. This is known as private labeling, where someone else manufactures a product and packages it under your brand.
And thanks to social media and other marketing tools, you can start building your brand for just a few $100s, peanuts compared to what you'd have to invest in the past. For example, in the past, if you wanted to build your brand using TV ads, you'd have to invest $123,000 for just a 30-second commercial on national television. Today, what once required hundreds of thousands of dollars now costs you as little as a few $100s. One of our students, Paul Miller, is a perfect example. He's built an incredible brand from scratch called Cozy Phones.
Paul owned a few franchises of some popular restaurants. Business wasn't going good and his financial livelihood was at risk. So he followed the model you've learned here and launched his physical products business. He chose headband phones as his product to build his brand with. He found a supplier on Alibaba, created his own brand, and sold his first product on Amazon. Very quickly, his business started taking off. Then one day he had an idea to take one of his daughter's drawings and use it as a pattern for the headband. People, and most importantly, kids, loved it.
One thing led to another, and eventually he made a deal with Nickelodeon to use their Paw Patrol brand on his headbands. Paul was a guest speaker at our annual event, SellerCon, where he talked about how he created a successful brand with a very limited budget that he had. He estimates his business will sell $6 to $8 million this year. The sky is truly the limit for Paul and his new company he's built in a very short period of time.
If Paul ever decides to sell his business, he can sell it for 3 to 5 times his annual profits. Based on his numbers, he could sell his business he's built for millions of dollars. Not bad for a business that doesn't have an offline store, a warehouse, or even a huge staff behind it. And that's the true power of building your own physical products brand using this model.
With this business, your margins are higher than selling other people's brands. You can differentiate your products and brand from the existing options, so competition becomes less and less of a factor. You have a much more sustainable business that doesn't depend on anyone else but you. In other words, you make the rules. You decide the voice, the purpose, the values, and the impact that your business has on the world, just like John Gill did. John had tremendous success building his own brands of physical products and leveraged that success to help out when disaster struck. After a devastating 7.8 earthquake struck Ecuador in 2016, John used his own money as well as his network of fellow business owners to help rebuild one of the schools that had been completely destroyed. When you truly own your business, you have the true power to make a huge impact on your family, your community, and the entire world. We estimate our members have donated over $115 million to charitable causes and created over 16,000 jobs through the success of their businesses. The impact you can have when you build your own successful business is absolutely amazing.
Now, there are two ways you can start and grow your own direct-to-consumer brand. The first is you can start building it on your own custom-built platform, or second option is you can leverage other companies' resources and let them do all the heavy work for you. Eventually, when you already have an established and profitable business, you could and should do both. But until your business makes more than about $1 million per year, I highly advise that you focus on only one of those options. Based on our own experience and the fact that our top students generate 95% of their income from leveraging other platforms instead of creating their own, we suggest you use leverage. This is also what successful people throughout history and across the world have been doing to create successful businesses and massive wealth. Leveraging other people's money, experience, and resources can turn you into a huge success in record time. This is exactly why Matt and I have both leveraged Amazon's resources to grow million-dollar businesses selling physical products, and why we have taught our students to do the exact same thing.
If you decide to build everything on your own, you'll need more money and more time to make it work. So here's why. You'll need to either hire a professional developer to build a secure site, which will cost you at least a couple $1,000s, or you learn to use one of the complicated platforms out there. Next, you need to apply for multiple credit card processors and understand how to deal with chargebacks. Since no one has ever heard of your website, you'll need to spend thousands on marketing, advertising, and social media to bring people to your site. Since potential customers don't trust your website like they trust Amazon, you'll need really good sales copy to push them along your sales funnel. This alone can cost anywhere from a couple $1,000 to $10,000. I have friends who have spent $50,000 just on sales copy alone. And of course, there's purchasing inventory, finding a warehouse to store your products in, and all the built-in fees and logistics that come with it. And that's all before you've even made $1 in sales.
But if you take the other route, the one that we recommend, you can hit the ground running much faster and with as little risk as possible. If you decide to use Amazon, which is currently responsible for nearly 50% of all US e-commerce sales and is the world's largest e-commerce platform by market capitalization as your launching pad, you can leverage all of their resources to build your very own business. Now I'd like to introduce you to Mike McClary and Rich Henderson. Rich is the chief mentor for Amazing Selling Machine and has been selling physical products online for almost as long as I have. Mike was one of the first members of Amazing Selling Machine, but quickly went from student to mentor to instructor and even to speaker at high-level events and masterminds. Now they're both also co-creators of the Amazing Selling Machine, also called ASM, and are responsible for making sure that all of our students get the world-class training and support they deserve. They're going to tell you more about how the entire process works. Mike and Rich, welcome.
Thanks, guys. Now let's take a look at how this process works. The first step is choosing the right product to sell, which is probably the most critical aspect of your entire physical products business. Choosing the wrong product at this stage can cost you both time and money. We take all the guesswork out of this process by providing you with the exact criteria you follow to ensure you choose the right profitable product. And it's not just about profit. The criteria also make sure the product you choose is not too competitive. so you can start making sales straight away. We also give you access to a tool which exponentially speeds up the process using the criteria as a guide. And to help make sure you don't choose a product that we know from our years of experience is not the right one to start with, we also give you a list of products you should absolutely avoid.
After you've found your product to start with, the next step is to find a supplier who will manufacture it for you. Gone are the days where you have to travel around the world and meet with potential suppliers to find just the right one. Instead, we leverage technology and the power of the internet to find and vet the perfect supplier from the tens of thousands looking for people just like us to brand and market their products. Then, once your product has been manufactured, the next step is to have it shipped to Amazon, stored, and added to their vast product catalog.
And once that happens, you now have a product that is ready to be sold. But for people to choose your product over your competitors, you need to present your product in a way that gets people's attention and persuades them to buy. This is something that so many sellers overlook and is how you can get a competitive advantage.
While having a well-optimized listing can begin to bring in sales all by itself, there's a lot more you can do to get your product selling fast. This is called a product launch, and it's one of the best kept secrets used by most major brands. And if you're worried about taking payments, shipping products to your customers, notifying them about shipments, don't be. Amazon handles every aspect of the payment and fulfillment process so you don't have to.
This means that once your product is launched, your job is what you always wanted it to be, to build your own business without burying yourself in the details. In other words, you get to work on your business and not in your business.
Plus, you don't need a warehouse, you don't need to deal with payment processors, and you don't need to think about shipping. And with Amazon's world-class marketing tools and hundreds of millions of visitors each month, you can get new customers much easier and much cheaper than you ever could on your own. Now, back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Mike. And some people might say Amazon's marketplace is saturated. You can't make as much money as you could before. But nothing is further from the truth. Since 2012 to 2017, Amazon sales grew by 300%, from $61 billion in 2012 to $178 billion in 2017.
The most recent estimates show that Amazon will reach $220 billion plus in sales in 2018. As a comparison, if Amazon was a country, it would have a GDP higher than 75% of all the countries in the world. And it seems like Amazon is just getting started. In 2024, Amazon is predicted to control 14.5% of the US retail market, putting it ahead of Walmart. By then, there will be a $2.5 trillion company according to CNBC. As you can see, not only has the opportunity not passed, it's not even at its peak. If you're still skeptical about this, let me introduce you to Ann Ferris.
Hi, my name is Ann, and before starting ASM, originally I was a corporate lawyer, a project finance attorney, and I just got tired of working crazy long hours, and after 5 years I quit that job and decided to make a lifestyle change. I moved to Costa Rica and bought a small surf hostel. And then about 3 years later, when I started my family, I needed to have a second income, especially when we had our second kid. And that's when I took the ASM course and launched my Amazon business. I launched my first product about 10 months ago, and last month I did $86,000 in total sales. It's a huge relief of pressure. I think when you're in a point in your life where you're struggling financially in terms of wondering if you can actually meet your needs at the end of the month and pay your bills, that adds a huge amount of stress and anxiety. And having this business, it just means I've been so full of hope and freedom every day to do the things that I want, and excitement about the future, planning trips with my family, spending more time with my kids, and also having the opportunity to give back and donate to charities that help in my local area, in our local town.
Okay, let's recap what we've covered so far. If you want to build a strong, profitable, lasting, sustainable business that fuels your dream life, a powerful option is to build your own physical products brand that sells directly to consumers. It's now easier than ever to start and build your brands through leveraging the power of Amazon. You can order small quantities of products from different suppliers and start building your brand for just a tiny fraction of what you had to invest just a few years ago. No need to spend money on a warehouse, additional staff, or payment processors, because Amazon takes care of all of that.
Thanks to all of this, you finally have a business and a life that you've always dreamed of. You're a true owner of your own dream business. You set the rules, you work on your business instead of in your business, you decide how much time you're going to work and from where, and you get to decide what kind of impact your business will have on the people around you, on your community, and on the entire world. From this point on, you have 3 choices. All 3 of them are 100% legitimate. Choice 1, you can do nothing. You can decide to ignore everything we've shared with you in this presentation and continue doing what you're doing now. But since you've come this far in this presentation, I'm sure you don't want the same results you're currently getting and you're ready for change.
Choice number 2, you can do it on your own. You can take the information from this presentation, continue the research on your own, and try to figure out every step along the way. That's what I did when I first started my own business, mainly because I didn't have anyone to turn to for help and guidance. And I can tell you from my own personal experience that it's a hard and extremely bumpy path to take. It took me years to figure everything out on my own, not to mention a lot of money wasted on tricks and proven hacks, only to realize they didn't work at all. And if you decide to take this route, you should expect to make a lot of mistakes, spend a lot of money, time, and energy into various testing, and fail many times until you finally extract lessons, tips, and strategies to build a successful business. This choice is an easy way to lose both time and money.
Which leads us to choice number 3. Follow a proven step-by-step plan and take the fast lane towards your new successful business. This is the exact same route I took when I started my own physical products business. I was lucky enough to meet Matt at the perfect moment in my career and smart enough to take his advice. What took Matt years to learn and achieve, it took me only a fraction of that. Not to mention countless expensive mistakes I avoided thanks to Matt's guidance. So, if you want to start your own direct-to-consumer business, leverage Amazon's resources, save time, money, and energy in the process without making costly mistakes, then we invite you to join us for our brand new Amazing Sell Machine X, also known as ASM X. It's our highly proven step-by-step training system for building a successful business selling your own brands of physical products through leveraging the power of Amazon.
This is the 10th version of ASM, and over the last 5 years, we've taught over 23,000 people from all over the world how to start their own businesses following this model. Based on a recent survey of our members who joined just a few years ago and completed the full ASM program, the average sales generated per member who put in the time and effort was over $1.1 million. And so here's just a few of our members.
Hi, my name is Adam, and I have a background in IT. Done a lot of web development and actually a lot of e-commerce as well. I found out about ASM from one of my friends and really wanted to get into it, but I just didn't have enough time with my day-to-day job. Then my wife was getting ready to go back to work since our youngest child is going into kindergarten. I figured, okay, this is the opportunity.
Hi, I'm Suzanne, and I'm a certified teacher in the state of Texas. I taught 5th grade for a few years, and then when I had my first child, I really wanted to stay at home with her, and so I did. And then I had my second child, and I've been home with both of them for several years now, and I was just getting like a nagging feeling like I want to go back to work and do something, but teaching wasn't quite what I wanted to do, and I don't have a business background. No one in my family owns a business, and just to go from that to where I am now and feel like I've acquired such a priceless wealth of knowledge is just amazing. And the way the course is laid out, the baby steps that they have you take, just make the whole thing so streamlined, so easy. As a teacher, I know it's not easy to decimate that much information in such a way that is so absorbable, but this course is brilliant. It does just that, and it's true, it's amazing.
An important component of ASMX is the 8-week training program where each week you get access to a new module. We do it this way because our experience showed us that too much information too soon can be overwhelming. Also, people tend to skip certain lessons or binge watch the entire program, which does more harm than good. With this 1 module per week model, we're making sure that you follow each step in the right order and that you have enough time to apply what you've learned before you go to the next stage. From our experience, this is one of the most important things for success. Let's hear from Mike and Rich as they walk you through every module of the Amazing Sound Machine.
Thanks, Jason. Even before the online web class officially starts in Module 1, we have lots of training for you to complete inside the Welcome module. We'll go over what to expect throughout the course, why this is the best opportunity ever to build a business, how to use the online community and mentor program, and we even get you going right away on setting up your Amazon seller account.
Module 1 is all about finding the perfect profitable product opportunity. This is one of the most critical aspects of a physical products business, but we have got you covered. In this module, we'll show you why building a brand is so important, the 7 elements of a hot opportunity, the latest, fastest, perfect product selection system, the full ASM product selection criteria, tools to speed up the product selection process, and how to create and narrow down your hot product opportunity list to the absolute hottest products. We even give you a list of products to completely avoid to make sure you stay on track.
Module 2 is all about finding the perfect supplier for your new product. In order to do that, we show you how to calculate the fees Amazon charges, simple ways to make your product better than anyone else's through a process we call product tuning, how to find suppliers from anywhere in the world, how to negotiate the best terms for your first order, and finally, how to order samples so you physically see and hold the product that you will be selling. Once your samples have arrived, it's time to pick the best supplier that'll work with you going forward. Module 3 shows you how to do that and also walks you through the process of placing your first inventory order. Along the way, you'll learn how to pick the perfect brand name and design a powerful logo for your new business. We'll show you how easy it is to have your own product packaging designed. And finally, we teach you the easiest possible way to have your product shipped from your supplier no matter where in the world they are.
While you are waiting for your inventory to arrive, it is critically important that you build your brand presence so you can start producing sales as soon as your product is ready. Module 4 shows you how to create all the most important brand assets and how to seed these assets with valuable content. We also show you how to prepare the assets you need to start building your very own list of customers that you own automatically from every sale you make on Amazon. In Module 5, we show you how to create an irresistible Amazon product page, including strategic keyword research, how to create a traffic-grabbing product title, craft bullet points that sell, close the sale with a compelling product description, and bring your product to life with high-quality product images. You also learn how to strategically price your product for maximum sales and profit. All these elements combined will mean your product sales will start off with a bang.
In Module 6, you're going to learn about the incredibly powerful launching and ranking system we developed called Launch, Blitz, and Rank. Once we show you how to get your products live and selling on Amazon, we'll finalize your listing with perfect product images and show you how to get your initial product reviews. From that point on, it's all about launching and ranking your product so that you can compete with even the biggest brands in the world. Using the latest and advanced keyword research tools, you'll know exactly which keywords to target and what it'll take to get your product ranking. Once you learn this system, you'll easily be able to repeat this process over and over again each time that you grow your brand with a new product. Once your products are launched and selling, it's time to take your marketing efforts to the next level. Module 7 teaches multiple advanced marketing tools that'll help you do just that. The first step is to learn how to build and track a performance checklist so you can easily see how your business is performing each day. Then, you'll learn all about Amazon's completely updated brand registry program and how to leverage it to expand and protect your brand. And finally, you'll learn how to use all types of advanced marketing tools right on Amazon, such as sponsored products, digital coupons, lightning deals, social media promotions, headline search ads, enhanced brand content, and an Amazon store.
In the final module of the web class, you'll learn how to dramatically scale your business the right way. We'll show you how to leverage the brand you've built and the customers you've acquired to multiply your sales and expand your business. You'll also learn when is the right time to enter other markets, how to build a team when you're ready to take your business to the next level, and finally, how to grow your business for continual cash flow or to sell and cash out.
Also, it's important to say that ASMX is an ever-growing and evolving program. We're making sure that we're including only the latest strategies and concepts that we personally tested and have validated to work. No theories or guessing, everything is proven and 100% up to date. And when I say up to date, I also mean always up to date. You see, this business is constantly changing, and Amazon is constantly changing too. So to ensure your long-term success, we need to guide you through those changes now and in the future. That's why when you join ASMX, you get lifetime complimentary upgrades to every new version of the core ASM system, which we constantly update. As we continuously improve ASM and improve the results of our students, the investment to join will likely also increase. As a current member, however, you will never have to pay for updates. That means whenever you want to check back in and make sure you're using the most up-to-date and effective strategies, you can be rest assured everything is up to date and proven.
You also get strategy guides for each lesson, so you can have a complete summary by your side at all times. That way, after you go through the entire program, you won't have to go from one video to another if you're looking for just one specific thing. As you can see, everything is designed to walk you through the entire process as simple and straightforward as possible. So watch the video, follow the instructions, check the strategy guide for help when needed.
Along the way, you may have some specific questions about each module. That's why each week you also get access to both the live online group coaching calls and the recordings. These calls are hosted by Mike and Rich, and on them you'll have a chance to ask any question you have about the training, the process, or your business. You will also get to hear from special guests who include other successful ASM students who are absolutely crushing it but started out exactly where you are. You will get to not only hear their stories, but you will also get to ask them questions. Questions answered, the latest insider information, and inspiration from other successful sellers. That's what you get with the weekly coaching calls. But those modules, lessons, and weekly coaching calls are just one component of the entire ASMX program. Your success is our #1 priority. That's why we're giving you much more.
The second component of the ASMX program is the ASM Mentor Program, a group of elite Amazon sellers who are ready to help you build your business. We created the ASM Mentor Program 5 years ago when we realized we needed more hands-on expertise inside the community so that members had a source of help that they could trust. We contacted a number of our members that were succeeding and were already helping fellow members. We were blown away when all of them agreed to provide this help.
Your ASM mentors have over 54 years of combined experience in selling on Amazon, and they've collectively sold over $24 million worth of products on Amazon. Based on the recent survey we did of our mentors, we saw that the average sales each mentor achieved is over $1.8 million. So rather than being on your own or trying to hunt around the internet for answers related to selling on Amazon, we make sure the guidance you get is vetted, correct, current, and proven to work to grow your new business. To get access to this amazing brain trust, all you need to do is post your question in the community and they will be there to answer you. As our mentors come from countries across the world, you can be assured you will get a prompt response any time of the day. Having this group of experienced and successful mentors to help you with any issue you might come across is priceless and helps make our community the incredible resource it is. Which leads us to the third component of our ASMX program, maybe even the most powerful one, our community.
When you join ASMX, you'll get platinum access to our amazing Alliance community. Building a business can be lonely if you do it all on your own. We know, we've been there. But with Amazing Alliance Platinum Access, you won't be alone. There are members in this community from all over the world, from beginners like you to sellers who are doing more than $20 million in sales per year. You can check out where everyone else is from, see what their goals and experiences are compared to your own, and most importantly, start getting all the help and support that you might need when building your own successful business. Also, as a member of the Amazing Alliance, you'll get priority access to sign up for our live events, including our flagship event for e-commerce business owners, SellerCon. This means you get the best pricing and the best availability for tickets.
The fourth component of our proven ASMX program is access to our private resource vault. You are given the golden key to our private list of resources and contacts we use to build our own businesses. We've estimated the value of this component alone to be $10,000. Almost everything you could need for your business is here, all in one place for you to access and benefit from. For example, you get multiple copy and paste supplier contact templates, product and sample evaluation templates, and other powerful proven templates that you can use in order to know that you will be sounding like a professional seller from day one. You also get the private contact details of professional services we use in our own Amazon businesses, such as accounting tools, freight forwarders, photographers, videographers, and more. And not only that, you also get exclusive access to discounts on powerful Amazon software tools not available to the public. The best part? We keep building up the vault. As we continually discover new tools and services that are helping us with our businesses, you'll get access to the very same ones that we're using. With the private resource vault, you'll have a huge advantage over other sellers that don't have access to this exclusive asset that we've been developing and adding to for years. Now I'd like Rich to introduce you to our brand new component, the Automation Tool Suite.
The fifth and final component of the ASMX program is something we call the Automation Tool Suite. This is a special package of our most popular tools for you to use to build your business even faster. Inside the Automation Tool Suite, you'll get access to the powerful MBS toolset for free. This is the secret tool of many 6, 7, and 8-figure Amazon sellers. As an ASMX member, you'll get a full 12 months access that includes many powerful features, such as email automation for sending customized emails to all of your Amazon customers to increase product reviews and provide stellar customer service. Detailed traffic and conversion stats for all your products. Sales and profit tracking for your entire business. Keyword tracking to see where you rank among your competition. Inventory tracking and alerts that helps ensure you take timely action on keeping your products in stock.
The next component of the Automation Tool Suite is the Brand Launchpad. How to get traffic is one of the most common concerns for many new entrepreneurs. We decided to help you out with that, not only with a step-by-step program that shows you how to get traffic, but also with a special and unique traffic software. For the past year, we've been developing and testing our own internal traffic system, and we are, for the first time ever, making it available to ASMX members. This system, designed and built by Amazon sellers from the ground up, has been tested and used by us and our mentors, and is finally ready for you once you join ASMX. You'll get 6 months of free access to the software that's designed and built to not only help you launch a brand new product, but to also help you get consistent and profitable sales once you're up and selling.
You'll also get access to the ASM Business Dashboard. This is another tool that came from our own development kitchen, and it is designed to save you some time. In conjunction with MBS, we have built an integrated dashboard right into your ASM membership so that you can get all of your vital business stats in one place.
And last but not least, you're getting access to the ultimate product and keyword research toolset. To help you grow your business faster, easier, and more reliably than ever, we've worked out an exclusive deal with the best product and keyword toolset available. This tool will allow you to quickly identify which products out of the 500 million on Amazon match our exclusive ASM criteria, validate how much your competition is selling each day in order to verify which products are the best opportunities, determine how to make your product better than your competition by seeing exactly what other customers like and don't like about them, know exactly which keywords are the right ones to target when creating your product listing and planning out your product launch, optimize your product listings to make sure that they both convert and rank as well as they possibly can, determine exactly which keywords your competition is bidding on so you can find low-hanging fruit for easy sales opportunities, and a lot more.
As you can see, you're completely covered. Once you're inside ASMX, you will have a full understanding of how to start a successful direct-to-consumer business leveraging Amazon as your starting channel. Know how to choose your market, pick a product, find the right supplier, and launch your product for maximum results. Get help from top mentors as well as your peers. And get access to all the tools you need to get every single detail about your product, your business, and your market so you can make smart business decisions. But that's not all. There are some questions you might have or challenges you might face that can't be solved with a piece of software.
That's why once you join ASMX, you get access to these bonuses. The first bonus you get is what we call the Expert Listing Evaluation. This bonus alone can pay off the entire investment in this program. As the name suggests, we're going to have one of our product listing experts personally review your Amazon product listing to make sure that it ranks and converts as well as possible. They'll look at your title, your images, your bullet points, your description, and even the keywords you're targeting and offer up invaluable suggestions. We've seen these types of improvements result in dramatic sales increases, and all you have to do to qualify for this bonus is to get your product listing up within 4 months of joining ASM.
And the last, but certainly not the least bonus you get is something unique, and to my knowledge, something that's never been done before. It's called the Business Builder Challenge. And with the Business Builder Challenge, you have the chance to get your entire investment in ASMX program 100% free. Here's how it works. Inside ASM, we do our best to support those who take action and make things work. That's why we decided to give you the opportunity to go through the entire program, do every step as laid out, and if you complete each milestone within the 6-month period, we'll refund your investment in ASMX so you can invest it back into your business. In other words, achieve the milestones within the deadlines and ASMX is yours, absolutely free.
I imagine you're now sitting in front of your computer and saying, well, this all looks good and sounds great, but I'm not sure that I can do it. I don't have a lot of money to invest. I don't have any business experience. My tech skills are limited. I live outside the US, or my English is not that good, and many other doubts that are wandering across your mind. And for every doubt you might have, I can show you someone who was at that exact same point you are and thought the very same thing. And you know what? They succeeded anyway. How? They trusted the process and followed the system laid out before them. Let me show you some examples.
Actually, we were selling on Amazon, ecstatic to be selling 56 units per month.
That was a high month.
That was a high month. No, 63 was our highest month.
Well, I actually heard about it from someone. I ran into someone, they were telling me about this product. And since I was already selling on Amazon and it was hard to hit 63 or 50 units a month. And then I heard about the Amazing Selling Machine and she just told me a little bit about it and I knew that that's what I needed. I knew that's exactly what would help me to just take my statistics and push them through the roof. So,
Which happened?
Yes. Since we bought it, and as soon as I applied it to the product I was already selling, I more than quadrupled my sales and their income on that.
In 4 months.
Yeah. So in 2 months, I'd already paid back from the proceeds of my sales. I'd already paid back the course. I mean, it was a no-brainer after that, you know.
In 4 months we 4x'd.
Yeah.
In 12 months we 10x'd.
And then
From there, we're probably 10x again?
I don't know. A lot.
Maybe another 10x.
I mean, last year we doubled what we did the year before, and the year before that we doubled, you know.
Yeah, infinitely better. Yeah.
We're no longer selling only 50 products a month. How about that?
Yeah. We traveled the world last year.
Yes.
That's kind of what we did.
Yeah. I mean, we go anywhere that we want. We go camping, and we can work from anywhere we want, you know. And so we've seen so many different things that we never got a chance to do before.
Yeah. As a child, for me, growing up, and my parents always working, particularly my father, being able to be a stay-at-home dad and work and make enough money to support our lifestyle is invaluable to me.
Yeah. If you ask our friends now, they ask us, they're like, okay, so are you going to be in town this month, or are we going to see you at all, or are you
What country are you in?
Where are you now? What adventure are you on now? And for us, I mean, that's something that we've always wanted to do.
It's what life is.
Yeah.
Adventure.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Tatiana Beret. I'm from Canada, from Vancouver. I started ASM about 2.5 years ago. I think it was ASM 4, and that's when I began my journey with the Amazing Selling Machine. So I was really reluctant to start any kind of online business or any kind of entrepreneurial adventure because for me, I didn't have any tech skills, believe it or not, and I didn't have a computer, and I just didn't think it was something that I would feel comfortable with. But what pushed me really was just you know, I was dating someone, my boyfriend now, he had an online business and I didn't, and he was able to travel and have the freedom to do the things that he wanted to do. And I was really held back because I was full-time in school, part-time working, and I just didn't have any time for anyone or to do anything. And so I really thought, okay, you know what, maybe I got to give this a shot. I got to find something where I can make money online so that I can have that freedom. But it wasn't until I discovered ASM and we went through the course together that I really felt like this resonated with me, and I felt like I can do this and I can build a product that I really feel comfortable with sharing with my friends and family. And that's how it all started, just with that feeling of, yes, this is something that could work for me. I actually have a lot of people that ask me about this course, and a lot of people are hesitant, more so because it is an investment. It's not, you know, a couple $100s, right? But this is an investment that truly is you're going to get your money back. There's no doubts about that. If you put in the work and you follow the process and all the modules, like Matt and Jason really go out of their way to make sure that this course is updated. So it's not like 6 months ago, this is old content. It's all really relevant right now. So if you're going through it and you're making sure you follow everything, you will get the results that you need. And the investment is so minimal compared to the payoff that you'll get in the future. For me, I can't even imagine not have gone through this course, because now, you know, I was able to quit the job that I did not enjoy doing. I didn't finish school because I don't have to now. And yeah, it's just, my business is just flourishing because I started with ASM, and I'm so glad that I took that investment. And you know, as a student, I'm 23 years old. I started when I was 20 years old, so I really didn't have the money, but I came up with the money, and I'm so glad that I did that, because I know a lot of people are held back by the money, and I think that realizing that this is an investment for your future. It's kind of like an education. It's like you can put it towards school and a degree, or you can put it towards this. It's a little bit similar in my eyes.
Each one of these people, and many more that we simply don't have the time to mention here, had never built successful businesses before starting with ASM. Now they've achieved financial freedom and have a level of flexibility in their lives that most people only dream of. They can truly live anywhere they want and get to choose how to spend their time. They've built real businesses that have real value, and their lives have changed forever.
After all this being said, you're probably wondering, how much does this all cost? Before we amaze you with the price, let's put things into the right perspective. According to the Kauffman Foundation, the average cost to start any type of business is $30,000. Or if you want to build a business by starting a franchise, the cost is anywhere from a couple $100,000 up to $1 million and more. Or if you want to learn business by getting an MBA, the cost is around $140,000. That means that many people who start businesses have to pay $30,000 to $1 million just to get off the ground.
However, we believe everyone deserves to have the financial freedom and flexibility to live an amazing life. We also believe owning a real, successful business is the best path to freedom. Because of this, the investment to get everything in ASMX is just $4,997. Or if you prefer smaller payments, you can choose the option of 6 monthly payments of $997 each. Beyond your initial investment in ASM, there are no other fees you have to pay to remain an ASM member for life. This is not a recurring subscription you have to continue paying year after year. Once you become a member, you're always a member.
This gives you access to the brand new, better than ever 8-week online class to go through at your own pace, live group coaching calls, access to the mentor group, lifetime platinum access to the Amazing Alliance, access to the private resource vault valued at over $10,000 alone, and the automation tool suite. And don't forget the amazing bonuses that you're getting, each one designed to help you with a vital aspect of building a successful business. With ASM, you get just about everything you need to build this business.
The only other absolutely necessary investment you'll need to make to get started is in your inventory. An inventory investment of $1,000 to $2,500 is plenty to get started. This investment includes shipping and packaging as well. When you buy inventory, remember, you're buying an asset. You're investing in an asset that you'll be selling in your new business, producing a profit with each sale. You could be thinking, why don't I just skip buying ASM and put the money into inventory? And while this may sound like a good idea up front, there's a very big time cost here. It's the equivalent of buying the treasure map before you go treasure hunting versus buying extra shovels to dig more holes with. If you're anything like me, you'd invest that small amount up front that gives you directions on how to find the treasure versus just guessing and hoping you'll run across it. By investing in ASM, you'll save time and you'll save money because you won't potentially miss out on making profit faster than if you tried to go at it alone.
Everything laid out in this program is designed to help you save money, save time, make more money, reduce stress, and reduce uncertainty as much as possible. Without a program like this, the investment, no matter how big or small, is no more than a gamble. It may work, it may not. Of course, we can't guarantee you'll succeed because the work you put into this is up to you. But it's much easier and the chances of success are much higher when you have a proven roadmap in front of you. The cost of this program is an investment, the same as the investment you make in your inventory. Considering our members have generated over an estimated $8.6 billion in revenue in businesses they've built with ASM, the investment to join this program is tiny compared to the potential reward.
We know Amazing Selling Machine has the power to create change for you. You can build a business that gives you true security, freedom, and impact. However, you might still have reservations. We've been on this journey for a while together now, and I hope that by now you know we care deeply about our members. We work hard to make sure every member who commits to implementing what they learn in ASM is successful. You have my word. If you don't give up on you, we won't either. Just follow the system and use the community when you get stuck.
You might be thinking, what if it just doesn't work out? To eliminate that risk for you, ASM comes with an unconditional 100% 30-day money-back guarantee. If for any reason you decide this program isn't right for you, just let us know by November 19th at 11:59 Pacific time, and we'll give you a 100% refund.
You get to try out over half of the 8-week online web class, try out the community, talk with mentors, and even access the private resource vault, all completely risk-free. If ASM isn't everything we've promised, then just let us know and you'll get your entire investment in the program back. What's even better is the earlier you join, the longer your guarantee because the 30 days doesn't even start until October 19th and ends on November 19th. As you can see, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain.
When I sit back and think about all the lives that have been transformed with ASM, I can't help but think of how many of them started right where you are today. They took the leap, got in ASM, and never looked back. Now they live lives of security, freedom, and impact. They have flexibility most people will never enjoy. Today's your turn. But you have to act now because registration for ASMX closes soon.
Once registration closes, for the next 8 weeks, while you go through the new online web class, the ASM mentors will be spending over 2,000 hours of dedicated support helping you build your own business. Now is the time to build the business that changes your life forever. Join me, Jason, Mike, Rich, the mentors, and all the ASM members today. But don't wait, because time is running out. Don't look back on this as the opportunity you should have taken. Grab your spot right now while you still can, and let's build a business that transforms your life together starting now. Click the button below this video to grab your spot at ASM before it's too late. We'll see you inside.
My husband has been selling on Amazon for 4 years while I was at work. For me, being used to be in the workforce for 18 years, I finally said to my husband, hey, you've been selling on Amazon a lot. Can I come home?
As a child, for me, growing up and my parents always working, particularly my father, being able to be a stay-at-home dad and work and make enough money to support our lifestyle is invaluable to me.
Yeah.
Most people would need $50,000, $100,000 minimum to start a business and years to get a return on it. This is I think it's the only time in history where someone could take $10,000 and create a business. It's not normal.
Signed up on the last day of ASM 4 and I'm so glad I did. Wish I would have signed up at ASM 2 now that I've heard about it for so long. But yeah, for me, what ASM has provided is not only a financial freedom, but really a lifestyle freedom for me to be able to do the things that I value and appreciate, which include things like being with my family more. My wife and I have 4 awesome kids. We love hanging out with them, and we just got to take an adventure in Maui together, which was super fun. And all of that is because of what ASM has provided. So
love the opportunities to live a lifestyle of freedom and to be able to do some things that we value and appreciate.
Every year over year, we've had like exponential growth. I think we've doubled or more every single year on our sales. I mean, if you want to start your own business, what better way to do it than having a situation where you can run your business from anywhere in the world, as long as you got a laptop and Wi-Fi.
Since I was already selling on Amazon and it was hard. It was hard to hit 63 or 50 units a month. And then I heard about the Amazing Selling Machine, and she just told me a little bit about it, and I knew that that's what I needed. I knew that's exactly what would help me to just take my statistics and push them through the roof. So.
Which happened?
Yes.
4 months we 4x'd.
Yeah.
In 12 months we 10x'd.
I mean, last year we doubled what we did the year before, and the year before that we doubled, you know.
Yeah. Infinitely better.
We're no longer selling only 50 products a month. How about that?
Yeah.
Don't hesitate and buy, because there's so much to learn, and I think this is gonna take my company to the top level and be, if I can, a #1 seller on my products.
Bet on yourself. You're not buying a lottery ticket where you don't know if you're gonna win. You can bet on your own work. And so you can know like what you do. So if you know that you personally can put in the work that it takes to get you to where you want to go, then bet on yourself.
So I was already in the physical products business, and when I heard about ASM and selling products online, it was like, okay, I can sell products in person, I can definitely sell products online. So I quickly launched my first product, probably within a week and a half or two. And in the first 30 days, I was already at 30 grand in sales. Now I have a girlfriend that I love because I can actually hold a relationship. I'm not traveling all the time. I bought the house of my dreams. It's a 3,200 square foot home in Bel Air, Florida. So, and all that was actually because of ASM.
Do it. Do it now.
Do it. Yeah, you won't. I don't think you'll regret it. We haven't completed it, but everything I've seen has been absolutely impressive. The way the courses are arranged, they develop the courses every time they release it. So it's a whole new course that's been updated every time. It's not the same course. Even in 8, we're getting updates that 7 didn't get and what 6 didn't get. So if you're interested in something that's just keeping up to date with everything. Oh, and there's no expiration date.
Yeah,
you're in it
so
for
cool.
life, and the community's in it for life. So if you sign up, you're not going to fail unless you quit. That's the big motto here. It's really awesome.
Yeah, just don't quit. You'll succeed.
The course really takes the whole concept of building your own business and breaks it down to baby steps. And the videos, super easy, simple to watch. And you literally watch a video, do what it says to do. Watch a video, do what it says to do. And it's kind of like, add water, mix, and boom.
Our first month, we just kind of went crazy, and we did $50,000 in that first month, and it's just been that experience plus for the rest of our journey. And so, and I know it's a lot of money, and when you click that go button, you're like, is this gonna work? But if you can say, I want to own a real business, or I want to have a changed lifestyle, or whatever your why is, if you can answer yes to that and you want to run a real business, you should do it.
Do it. 1,000 times do it.
1,001 times
Yeah,
do it.
because I can't tell you how much we've gotten from it, and how much even I've signed people up before, and how much they've gotten from it, and just the freedom that they get, because you don't have to rely on someone else paying you. You are paying yourself now. You're making your own money.
I'm saying don't wait. It'll definitely change your life for the better.
Do it now. Do it now. Buy it and do it now.
I can't believe you haven't clicked on it yet.
What are you waiting for?